what is the meaning of disruption? A lot of innovators call a lot of things disruptive. Tesla, Uber, but they are not. If you want to know what disruption and innovation really means, watch this video and watch till the end, because I'll give you 3 practical examples of what disruption really is. First of all, I'm curious about what you think disruptive innovation is. So please, type in the comments now in a few keywords what is according to you disruptive innovation. So I can respond to that, and I promise you I will. Disruption or disruptive innovation was introduced by the late Professor Clayton Christensen in 1995. He wrote an article in HBR. Christensen's definition is that disruptive innovation is a process by which a product or service initially takes root in simple applications at the bottom of the market, typically being less expensive and more accessible, and then relentlessly moves up market, eventually displacing established competitors. Disruptive innovation is a process whereby a newcomer, a smaller company with less resources, is able to successfully challenge the incumbents. The incumbents are improving and improving and improving and making things better and better and better, and then suddenly, wham, somebody enters here at the low end of the market and attracts a group which is overserved by these companies to become their first new customers. So this was the official definition of disruption by Clayton Christensen. Now, a lot of innovators, startups, new technology people, venture capitalists, they use disruption all the time. And they use it in the sense of when the market is shaken up, right? Yeah, Tesla has shaken up the automobile market, or Uber has disrupted the taxi market. But as you know now, this is not true and not how Clayton Christensen meant it to be. According to Christensen's theory, there are 3 forms of disruptions. The first one is sustaining disruptions. The second one is low-end disruptions. And the third one is new market disruptions. Sustaining innovations are better products, better services, serving your present customer target groups better at a higher price, for which you make a higher margin. It is better and better and better and better. I would call it improvement. For example, the telecom market. Every year there's a new version which is bigger, thinner, with more camera pixels, with extra functionalities. Who will disrupt the smartphone market? I'm curious. Now we have low-end disruptions. Those are newcomers who bring a just good enough product or service. And they attract people from the bottom end, which are now overserved by the present incumbents. Think of the Korean car makers, Kia and Hyundai in the 1980s. They entered at very low prices, reasonably good cars. They disrupted the market at the low end. Quite interesting are the new market disruptions. Those are offerings which attract people who were not in the market before, because they could not use the product or the product was too expensive for them. So they really make a market much bigger. Think of the person-to-person platforms in accommodation like Airbnb. Suddenly people started to rent out rooms to people who hardly went on holiday or rented hotel rooms. And they found each other on an easy-to-use e-commerce platform. And Airbnb is a new market disruption and very successful. Well done. When you want to know more about innovation definitions, please watch this movie. Creativity versus innovation, explained by me in a very simple way. When you like this video, please put a thumbs up. And subscribe to this series of practical innovation movies every Monday and Thursday by clicking here on the red button. Thank you for watching. My name is Gijs van Wulven, talking to you live from a Cretan summertime. Stay safe.